we're all on the same page or not. When I say the war on alternative medicine, if you guys can just be real quick, as many people as possible, just real quick, what do you think I mean when I say the war on alternative medicine? Thank you.
There's not enough products associated with alternative medicine to sell drugs, so people are against alternative medicine, just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Physicians don't want to use it or recommend it for their patients.
Okay. That's a good start. Both of those answers are correct, but what I'm trying to get at is the war on alternative medicine is so pervasive that the term alternative medicine really constitutes an act of war. The Taoist community in particular is very offended by the notion that a very intricate and effective medical system that has existed for thousands of years would be considered non-traditional or somehow inferior to Western medicine. Western medicine can achieve some things that maybe would be a lot harder using this different method, but the real clincher is that Taoist medicine is very big on preventing illness, whereas Western medicine profits off of curing it. Now, when we talk about Taoism, Taoism is not just limited to the healing arts, which are generally classified as internal alchemy. There's religious Taoism, there's philosophical Taoism. When we talk about the Tao is described as unnameable. I'm going to speak a little bit about yoga, a yogic perspective on health as well. Yoga has been defined as any attempt to reach the divine. There are yogic disciplines that are based purely on love or purely on service to the community. Like if you go to Gold's Gym, you might get a yoga class that's just asana or the yoga postures. And therefore, I think a lot of people mistakenly think that yoga is just asana and nothing else, when it's actually a very diverse philosophy. And both Taoism and yoga were designed with the idea to have synergy with emerging new ideas. And this concept is not limited to Taoism and yoga, as Christianity has historically perpetuated itself using methods such as co-opting the prevailing music of the era. Like, for instance, which they're still doing, if you've ever been to a Christian rock concert. I'm not really going to delve too deeply into the science of yoga or Taoism. I want to talk a little bit more about what this means for activists. But to just give you a brief overview, I'm going to describe the energetic perspective of Taoism, which is based on the meridian system. Meridians are a network of rivers nourishing the landscape. The meridians are channels through which the chi flows to nourish and energize the human body. This pertains to the subtle body. This is a little different from the way Western medicine perceives the human body, because Western medicine was based on cutting animals open and looking at their circulatory system, whereas Qigong and the Taoist healing arts were developed without cutting anything open and looking at their insides. This was purely developed by working within the human body, as opposed to cutting open an animal and then trying to extrapolate that to a human being. I'm going to just really quickly show you what the meridians are. I'm going to skip that because we're running short on time. They're basically energy pathways. Step over here. This might be a little hard to see. This is the lung meridian. The lung meridian goes like this. Is that, see the small, this is a clear picture. These are energy pathways. When you perform Taoist healing arts, such as Chinese Qigong, what you're doing is you're stimulating these energy pathways and you're drawing energy along them to nourish different systems of your body or repair damage. We're not, again, nobody's going to master Taoism in 10 minutes. This is just an introduction to the science. So as you can see, these are the spleen and stomach meridians, the kidney and urinary bladder, the liver and the gallbladder, the pericardium and the triple warmer, triple heater. We don't really talk about the triple heater in Western medicine. It's one of the easiest Qigongs to do. The three treasures focuses on the triple heater. It's just, your three, they're called dantians. It's really hard to describe. There's like energy centers in your body. Now here, this is Sarah Powers doing yin yoga posture. Yin yoga being a kind of Taoist-inspired form of asana practice. And you see, when you breathe in, this motion stimulates, energizes, opens up these energy pathways, allows the energy to flow. Like I said, Taoist healing arts include Tai Chi, Qigong, which require motion to stimulate the meridians, whereas Taoist meditation, you can work with your meridians sitting still, although it's a lot easier to kind of do the physical exercise to open your mind before you do the still meditation. There are points on the body by which you can access certain systems in the body. And this is the basis for acupuncture and acupressure. The roots of many healing arts from around the world are found in Taoism, things such as shiatsu or Reiki. We've seen the meridians. There's actually an elemental chart which allows you there's exercises associated with each meridian and each system. And while this looks unusual or it's not, it's complicated and it's misunderstood. There's ways that you can connect and exercise to the elemental theory and keep the systems of your body in balance and prevent disease. The chakra system is slightly different, but it's based along similar lines. It's a similar practice with similar goals, but the variables are slightly different. I mean, again, chakras are energy centers. They're like cauldrons that collect, emit, and transform energy. Now, the chakras relate to each other in different ways. There are, again, different postures, different physical exercises associated with each chakra, just like there are physical exercises associated with each meridian. And you try to keep every energy system of your subtle body in a balance. And again, this prevents disease. This sounds quite unusual, but as somebody who's been I've been a yoga student and a Qigong student for approximately 7 years. I can tell you that this absolutely works. Again, just real quick, if you can glance over this, you see how the chakras interrelate to each other. This is just an introduction. All right. Am I going too quickly, or is everybody, because I just want you to get the gist of it. Is everybody I'm not going too fast for anyone? All right. So what we have is a way to preserve our health